but I was thinking about the design by doing that. Okay, so maybe it's not. So it's mainly at the bottom. Okay, if you can decode, it's mainly at the top and at the bottom. Okay, so basically, um, uh, you see, they made me forget what I wanted to say anyway. So, so sometimes I want to say something, you see, they stop me and then they make me forget, and this cut my flow. Okay, they always do that. Anyway, going along. Euh, donc voilà. Donc de manière détaillée, qu'est-ce que c'est ce que j'essaie de designer pour que les opérateurs dans l'espace, donc les opérateurs humains éventuellement, et les opérateurs humanoïdes, vous voyez, et éventuellement machines spécialisées, puissent eh bien, mettre deux trucs ensemble de la manière la plus facile possible. D'accord? Donc en gros, here's what could be done. Donc, a design to put things together in an easy way, either by human manual neighbor, humanoid robot manual labor, or you see they're making me stutter, or basically specialized machine labor. So obviously I'm designing first for manual human operator. Then we can change the design to make it good for human robot operator and for specialized machine building. Okay, so obviously there would be a final design that would work for everything. Okay, obviously we need everything. We need manual, we need robot able, and we need specialized specialized robot able. So the three, you see, we need to work on perfect designs. Okay, so so let me get the page. So donc alors donc vous voyez bon, Sophie et éventuellement tous les astronautes, si vous regardez, bon, vous aurez pu, vous voyez, vous faire chier avec une visseuse. Allez, mettre bien la visseuse dans le trou, ça galère. Voilà, en gros, hop, vous mettez le truc, ça fixe, et puis ça marche tout de suite. Alors que ce soit dans l'espace ou sur Terre, vous voyez, voilà. So, for example, let's say that we have a wall like this. Let's do things in a good way. Okay, so a wall like this. Let's say you have small holes in the wall. Okay, so let's say for example you have two holes. So let's say you have four bolts. So you're going to say to me, Gauthier, do you have an idea to put bolts in a better way? Obviously, five bolts would be nice. It depends on the things that you want to attach, and it depends on the wall also that you want to attach it to. In space, obviously, things don't have any weight, so but there could be some acceleration. So basically, it depends in if the thing is going through atmospheres, you see. So if there's acceleration and it's going through, even if there's no acceleration, if it's going through a field or a magnetic field or some particles, it's going to get damaged. So it really depends. I don't want to talk about that now. Basically, let's say we have let's say we have a design that's like this. So let's say we use two bolts to be basically efficient. Okay. Let's say two bolts to be efficient, and adding bolts if needed. Okay. So for example, let's like fix something with a plate. So a plate like that. Okay. Okay, so they just shot me again, you see. When I say they shot me, basically, it's like they punch me in my head, okay? So, basically, so, obviously, you want the things to bolt this down to be easily accessible, okay? Basically, you want space, and everywhere that you want to build thing in space, you want to use the maximum space available, okay? So basically, what we could do is using things like that. Oh wait, nice! You can see the pen on the screen. Wow, that's really nice. You see, and it's not powered, so that's nice. Really love that. So, for example, we could do something like that. See? Something like that. With the bolt right there. Okay? So, like this, basically, we have something that takes a lot of space, obviously, but we don't care. We have in space like the infinite space. Okay? So, obviously, we can do that. So, you're going to say to me, Gauthier, what if I want to bolt down two small things? Obviously, you just scale this down to something really small. Um, uh, so basically, if this is small, the lever will have to be really small also. So this is for manual bolting of big things in space. For small things, obviously, maybe you're going to bolt with your hand. So maybe pushing down the lever with your finger. If smaller, maybe with something really thin. So a tool that you could be used to push down like that. Okay. The same designs could be used, just at a small scale. Okay. So, for example. Donc là, je vous explique. En gros, ce que vous pouvez faire, c'est excentrer, vous voyez, de là où vous attachez les choses, enfin, où vous avez le truc qui est attaché, vous voyez. Alors, ça dépend si, vous voyez, vous attachez un truc, vous voyez, ou si vous mettez, vous voyez, deux trucs ensemble. So, I was thinking here about adding like an antenna, okay? But basically, okay, they make me basically right now uh, they are hurting my feet. They are hurting my feet. It's hurting right now. So you see, I just want to stop right now. So you see, they make me they are hurting me because they want me to get angry. I'm going to be really like a woman. Okay, okay, motherfuckers. Okay, so guys, we are doing a girly thing tonight. Okay. So I'm gonna speak with an annoying voice because I can. Okay. So, um, um, so wanted to attach something to a wall. You see, so basically, going to add 2 bolts to do that. Ouais, so bit annoying, but so going to continue. Honestly, guys, do you like that they are basically making, so they are basically giving disease to people and hurting people? That's not okay. So anyway, going to be calm. So here you go. And they're contracting my muscles right now. Stop. They're contracting again. So they are contracting again. They're contracting the muscles of my quads right now. Anyway, going to ignore like I did. So I ignored for 5 years. Going to ignore more. Okay. So basically, you see, we can bolt this. We can add things like that to basically bolt the two things. Okay. So this is design of the plate. Okay. Because basically, they asked me how many bolt we needed to add. Okay, so obviously they asked me that to slow down basically me explaining the things. Okay, so here we go. Not only to slow down but also to get more precision in the design. Okay, but the thing is that like this doesn't matter. This depends on what you do also. Ok. Donc voilà. Donc en gros, l'idée c'est de rajouter des petites pattes donc sur ce que vous voulez attacher. Donc comme ça, vous voyez, vous pouvez attacher ça vraiment facilement. Ok. Donc là je parle de petites choses. D'accord. So, si vous voulez attacher de manière plus sécure, rajouter des pattes, et peut-être au milieu aussi. D'accord. So, obviously, we might need to do some resistance calculations. So, it depends a lot on materials. So I'm not going to talk about it now, especially since sometimes it doesn't matter too. So here we go. Especially in space, since things do not have any weight. Donc dans l'espace, vous voyez, ça sert pas forcément à grand chose, puisque il y a rien qui a du poids. Vous voyez. Voilà. So, for example, we have let's say we have a bolt here, you see, so like a hole here and a hole here, like that, and we have a lever like that, a lever like that. So let's say we bolt down using 1/4, so 90 degrees. Okay, so so 90 degrees bolt down. Ok, donc on tourne à 90 degrés pour visser. Ok, so if you want to do some calculus, obviously P over 2. Ok, P over 2 if you want to do some calculus. You might need to do simulations and so calculus. Okay, so basically this would be the wall. This will be the hole, the wall with two hole. Okay, maybe we can bolt down not using holes, but this is another story. Ok, on pourrait peut-être attacher sans utiliser de trous. Alors ça, ce sera après. D'accord, pas tout de suite. Donc voilà. So so this would work by inserting something inside like this. And you see, it's crazy, huh? So obviously this is helpful, but it's at an unwanted moment. Okay, so draw a relatively straight stroke on the pen still for 1 second to automatically convert. Okay, that's nice. That's nice advice, but guys, put that at wanted moment. You see, in a good way. Obviously, for some people, it's going to be amazing. Like they're going to do that at the perfect moment and things like that. Okay. So draw a relatively straight stroke and hold the pen still for 1 second to automatically convert it to a standard selection. Okay, nice. So thank you for that. Adjust length and angle. Drag the endpoint of the straight line to any position on the current page. Okay, drag the endpoint of the straight line. Okay, yes, I see. Okay, nice. When dragging the endpoint of the straight line close to the horizontal line, it will automatically snap. Wow, so that's nice also. So a lot of nice feature. Honestly, that's nice. Okay, vertical snapping and line to line snapping, nice. Okay, template snapping. Wow, so also might use that. So let's. So I think so that was nice. Just there's a better way to show that, obviously. Basically, how this can be done is pop something up. You just pop something up, like for example right there. You pop something up. I have an advice to you. You could do some straighter lines. You see? Just as simple as that. Do not like put the thing all over the screen like this. So, but the advice was really, really nice, and this is an amazing feature. So, let's say we have that. So 1 second. You see, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You see, I think it doesn't work. Okay, so it doesn't work for me. Oh no, it works now. You see? So you see, so it worked there, but it didn't work when I did a small line. So let me try again. Okay, it's working. So it's snapping in line. Nice. So nice. Really nice. Okay. Snapping in line again. Nice. So here you go. So something like that. Obviously, depending on the space behind the wall, it could be something else. Okay. And basically, we have something like this. Okay? Okay, so something like this. That retracts. Obviously. You don't want to get that bolt down and then cannot remove it. Okay? So, go. So, how you're going to say to me, Gauthier, how do you do that retractable? These things. How do you do that retractable? Donc, comment est-ce que... donc là, vous voyez, en gros, c'est au moment où vous allez mettre le truc, en gros, donc il y aura les... Donc évidemment, les sortes de vis, bon, c'est pas des vis, mais les sortes de bâtons de métal, qui vont rentrer comme ça, et en gros, il y aura quelque chose qui va s'écarter pour bloquer contre le mur. D'accord? So you're going to say to me, Gauthier, it will depend on basically, so this can work like this. Okay? So this can be modular like this. Okay? Obviously. Donc ça pourrait être modular aussi, où vous voyez, pour avoir différentes tailles. Voilà. Ensuite, comment est-ce qu'on fait rétracter? Ça peut être assez simple. On peut pousser sur un bouton qui pousse un truc au bout, vous voyez? Pousser sur un bouton, ça pousse un truc au bout. Et qu'est-ce que fait ce truc-là? Vous voyez, ça active un mécanisme, en gros, qui fait rétracter les ailes. Donc vous allez me dire comment ça marche exactement. Bah, je vais vous montrer. Donc, so some people could be asking, Gauthier, you never had a mechanical degree. How is that possible? Just ingenuity, creativity, and try to push the world forward, maybe? You see? So, here you go, guys. So I do not have a mechanical background, never did mechanical things, okay? Basically, this is the first mechanical system I designed. Really. I kind of designed at a high level an explosive rocket engine motor, okay? So here you go. So look at that. Basically, you have the rod there, and basically, so a rod inside, like this, and a button at the top. Okay, so when you push that button, basically what happens is that it's going to push down on small things like that. Okay, it's going to push down on these things and get in the you understand or not? Get in these things. Okay, so like you push down, it's retracting the things. Okay, you remove your thumb, it's expanding again. Okay, so exactly, so right now it's a little small. Exactly how would that work? So let me show you. So let's say we have a big button because we might need some big retraction. Okay. Let's say we stop there, you see? So around the same size. Okay. And basically we have a system like this. So if you push down, this is going to push a force like that, you see, and retracting things like that. So so let me get into more details. So basically you want the rod, when the rod goes down, you see, you want the thing to get in, and so basically so you see, if we do things like that, it's going to get stuck. Okay, so I can imagine that it's going to get stuck. Donc là je peux imaginer que si on fait ça comme ça, et vous voyez qu'on met un petit bâton, ça, au bout d'un moment ça va être bloqué. D'accord? Donc il faut un moyen de rentrer le bâton. Donc en gros il faut changer le mouvement de comme ça à comme ça. Vous voyez? En gros l'idée c'est de translater le mouvement. Donc en gros vous avez un mouvement comme ça, il faut faire un mouvement dans l'autre sens. So we need to, literally we need to do a transformation of the move. So from down to side to side. Okay? So how do we do that? Basically, what we could do is maybe using some things like that, you see? You see? And so using a crank like this, and basically the crank is going to turn like that. Okay, and then, so how do we get the thing in? Basically, we put another thing like that. You see? You're going to say to me, Gauthier, this is going to be blocked there. No, because we make it retractable, maybe. Maybe this is too complicated. So if this is too complicated to make this retractable. So you see how I design? So alors si c'est trop dur de, vous voyez, là l'idée c'est que je change le mouvement avec un mouvement de rotation. Donc mouvement vers le bas, je change en mouvement de rotation. Ensuite il faut transformer le mouvement de rotation en mouvement de translation dans l'autre sens. D'accord? Donc évidemment je peux remettre une barre crantée comme ça. Le problème c'est que je remets une barre crantée, ensuite la barre elle va taper contre l'autre barre. D'accord? Alors ce qu'on peut faire, vous voyez, ça peut être par exemple, on fait on rentre la barre comme ça. Vous voyez, on fait ça comme ça. Alors ça c'est, so we could do something like that. Something like that, it's kind of not really the best way to do that. Okay? So maybe what we could do, so we could do, so obviously this is kind of simple. Let's try to keep it simple. So maybe we could move the bar, you see? We move the bar, so the thing's turning like that. Maybe we could move the bar, you see, to put it somewhere else. Okay? So, donc vous voyez, on pourrait peut-être bouger la barre pour la mettre quelque part d'autre. Alors là je me dis, bon, je me dis que c'est pas forcément le best. Donc vous voyez, bouger la barre comme ça, moyen, j'aime pas trop. La faire rétracter comme ça, j'aime pas trop non plus. Après ce qu'on pourrait faire aussi c'est faire des trous dans la barre ici. Vous voyez, on fait des trous. Alors, ouais, j'aime pas ça non plus. Il y aurait peut-être une meilleure solution. Donc, vous voyez, peut-être 2 roues. Vous voyez, peut-être 2 roues. Alors, on rajoute une roue. Peut-être qu'avec une roue, on pourrait faire quelque chose de mieux. Maybe with another wheel, we can do something better. So, maybe if we add another wheel, so so the problem is that maybe so my goal was to, with another wheel, to move, you see the bar, the bar with the peaks in out of the way, you see. So maybe so we could make the wheel turn by another using another dimension. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Maybe using several bars. Okay, so we use several bars to make another wheel turn in the same direction. So now you're going to say to me, Gauthier, starting to get complicated. So what we can also do is just put some springs. The problem with springs is that you cannot get it out after. So obviously we need something to get it out. Get it in, get it out. Ok? Donc, une fois qu'on le met dedans, on pourrait, vous voyez, avoir des ressorts qui font ça. Le problème c'est que on veut rentrer et sortir. Ok? So maybe we could use some springs also. Um, Obviously, there's going to be some springs anyway. You see? So the springs could be at two places. You see? Um, yes, so we can make the. You see, I talked about doing that, and I said, oh, not good. You see, but what if this was a spring? So, like, like, um, a spring with basically um, a spring with peaks. You see, a spring with peaks that would be retracted by the wheel. Just imagine that. So maybe you could invent a spring like this. With a wheel I think this would work, huh? Honestly, guys. With a wheel like that, and the wheel is retracting the spring. Okay? So obviously this would work. But the wheel and the spring would have to be designed in a very specific way. Okay? It's not that easy of a problem. Okay, but this is a solvable problem though. So basically, you want the wheel to get the spring closer together, but allowing the springs to, like the spring things to get closer together. So basically, so the spring is like that. So so I think we could add a wheel with maybe some things like that. You see? So it's retracting like that and retracting, you see? And how does it keep the things down? So I think so we need to hold the spring in the position. So basically the wheel has to be smooth, you see? So the wheel has to retract the spring, and basically the wheel also, if you push on the button, it retracts. If you don't hold the button again, it expands again. So you're going to say to me, maybe Gauthier, there's a better design than a button. Maybe a click button. So obviously we can do a lot of things. Clicks nice. Let's say a click button. So a button with different positions. So like you do tick 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 like that. And how do you get it out? Basically, you push another button, or maybe two buttons. You see, maybe two buttons. So with two wheels, that might be too difficult though. So this is my first mechanical design, maybe too difficult for me right now. But you see, so using a wheel like that, vous voyez, une roue comme ça, and you see this could hold the spring, you see, so it could hold the spring, get the spring into position, so might be very very hard to do though. You see, maybe with really a flexible wheel, you see, a really flexible wheel, or you know what, how do you call that, a magnet wheel, you know what, a magnet wheel would work. So flexible rods, that gets the it won't hold down though. So yeah, flexible rod would not work. So it would work to get the things in, but like it would, you see, it would jam, it would never work in a good way, you see. So maybe using maybe, I'm just thinking right now, you know what, maybe a content things, you see, it's crazy, but I think this is the way. So like a thing like that, a thing like that, so like this, holded by things like that can retract. I think so, huh? Honestly, I think so. So basically like this, the big rod first, so the big first, so it would be holded down at many things. So the big first, you see, like a small one inside, a smaller one inside there, and the smallest like this. And so this would have things like that, and a wheel like that. Okay, so here you go. Here is your design. So this is your design for retractable wings. So here you go. First time I'm using guys, first time I'm doing a mechanical design. I don't have a mechanical degree. Anyway, but really happy to share that though, because Sophie on the space station was kind of struggling with putting two things down together, and maybe you are struggling a lot doing that from day to day. So here you go. So this was not a good design. So not let's just cross it. You see. So, and once you have this design, you just need basically a button here and a lever. So you see, lever like that, button and lever like that. So you need to turn the lever. So how does turning the lever basically put the things down? So obviously there's a plate there that's bolted down, okay, and maybe something like that, you see. So 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 this, so in the thing like that, so there would be the lever. So the lever turning. The lever turning turning a wheel with peaks. Okay, so like this. So I don't know. I say wheel with peaks. Sorry. And we have another wheel with peaks to multiply the force. Okay. So the lever would be like there. So using the wheels, so a peak like that, you see, up, we would multiply the force, you see, and basically would multiply the force and so this would reduce the space between. So basically there would be the plate that's there. You're going to understand. So the plate wait, I need to get it right. Wait, let me go back to my previous explanation. There. Yes, so that would be the expanding things there. So basically we would get this space down to this space. Okay. So we have a rod like that. Let's get two rods, you see, two rods like that. Here you go. So two rods. Like you can see, let me get a better image, but I think you get it. Donc je pense que vous voyez ce que je veux dire. J'espère. Vous voyez un rod comme ça. Voilà. Bon, c'est pas très droit, mais voilà. Et là, hop, à l'intérieur, comme ça. Voilà. Voilà. And this would be screwed in. Here you go. Okay? Voilà. And this would screw in like this. Okay? And so, obviously, it would be two parts. This one like that, and one like that. Two parts. Okay? Like this. Okay? here you go. Here you have your design. $10 million. No, I mean, so obviously, when I'm going to do these designs on the website, it's going to be so I want to be paid, and I want that people that work on the website doing that being paid also. Basically, here you're using that design. Let's say you build this. So let's use this as an example. Let's say you build this, and you sell that design to, let's say you sell 100,000 of these things to let's say you manufacture it for this is I think this would be really really expensive to manufacture though. But it's an advanced design, okay? So let's say you can get that going for I don't know, let's say you can manufacture that for 50 euros, $50. Let's say. I'm not sure that you can get that down to that level, but so obviously we would work on the manufacturing if you want, you see? But right now I'm not going to work on the manufacturing, okay? So let's say you can get that down to, let's say $50, 50 euros, because it's honestly really really hard to manufacture. So let's say you get that down to $50 a piece. For example, like the innovation revenue would be around let's say $5 to $10, you see, and $10 euros, and basically depending on an open source algorithm, this would change, okay? So started explaining the algorithm a bit. Going to go further into details another day, okay? So here you go. I want to work with client developing the algorithms too, okay? That's what I wanted to do. So here you go, guys. Are you happy with the design? J'espère que vous êtes chaud. Alors là, vous voyez, en gros, double vis pour double vis avec plusieurs engrenages pour en gros multiplier la force que vous avez avec le levier. En gros, vous voyez, avec une roue avec beaucoup de crans et une roue avec peu de crans, vous voyez, vous multipliez la force, vous faites tourner la vis beaucoup plus vite à l'intérieur et vous faites rapprocher deux trucs ensemble, et à partir du système à côté ou avec une sorte de crémaillère, une roue et une crémaillère dans l'autre sens rétractable avec un ressort, et bien vous faites ressortir ou rentrer les ailes, d'accord? Voilà, donc c'est un design qui est assez compliqué. Bon, j'ai dit à peu près 50 euros, $50 pour le faire. Honnêtement, je suis pas sûr. Bon, mais sur le site, on réfléchirait à comment le fabriquer. Vous voyez? Et donc, évidemment que ces idées-là, bon, l'idée de base, elle aurait quand même énormément de valeur. Et ensuite, si on détermine tout le procédé de manufacture, là, ça aurait encore plus de valeur. Vous voyez? Voilà. Et en gros, et vous voyez, par exemple, là, imaginez, vous faites un design comme ça sur le site, et bien, vous voyez, on vous serait payé, par exemple, je sais pas, alors, imaginons, vous arrivez à en vendre 100 000, vous voyez, vous serez payé, je sais pas, peut-être, allez, 10%. Donc, bon, s'ils vendent ça 50 $, voilà, imaginez que vous prenez allez, 10%. Alors, évidemment, là, 10%, c'est au doigt mouillé. Vous voyez, évidemment qu'il y aura un algorithme pour calculer un peu la valeur ajoutée. Vous voyez. Alors, so I'm not going to do the algorithms now, but there will be algorithms to calculate the added value. Ok? Il y aura un algorithme pour calculer la valeur ajoutée. Bon, je vais pas le faire maintenant. Imaginez, vous avez autour de 10%. Voilà, ça, évidemment, ce serait pas gratuit. D'accord? Donc voilà. Obviously, this is a lot of added value. Basically, all the people not losing time. Easy also to. Okay. So you see, they're fucking. So I just said put in anyway. So and you're gonna say to me, Gauthier, maybe this is too complicated of a design. You can make a simpler version than that. Okay. I made like the good version, like the good version, not excellent. For excellent version, I would have to add a lot more details. But this is like a good version that you can use, but like kind of expensive to manufacture though. So assez difficile à faire, je pense. Et vous voyez, so very good design for large space to put two things together. Modular, so obviously very modular, so you can get things out, get things in, and can boil down really, really strongly. Maybe we can also use materials that, wait, we can make a spring out of that. So maybe a spring out of this, you see? Also possible. So we can do a lot of things. So here you go. I didn't show. Let me show you. Maybe you can do a spring out of this and this. Okay. So obviously, how would this work? Basically, every innovation in this would be atomized. Okay. So like using like retracted rods with peaks, using you see a wheel that comme une crémaillère, vous voyez une crémaillère, so a wheel that, so something that transform a rotational movement into left-right movement, into you see I don't have the words, but into like horizontal movement. Then we would atomize all of these things, like using a valve to bolt down, using things to basically we would atomize all of that, get the value of each of those things, get the value of those things together. Okay, so there's a huge amount of work for the algorithm. Obviously, started thinking about it, but not did not do it exactly. Okay. So here you go. Voilà. So I started doing this for because I saw Sophie on the space station. Hopefully, I think she's still up there. Hopefully she can see this video and so and see what kind of design could go into putting two things together. Okay. So here we go. And hopefully she's spending a great time on the space station and having an amazing view of Earth. Okay. Obviously, hopefully she's not panicking because it must be kind of frightening to be above Earth like that. Donc voilà, donc j'avais commencé à voir Sophie, vous voyez, qui galérait avec des bolts et tout, et puis voilà, comme ça, donc là un petit design qui peut potentiellement être fait. Alors c'est peut-être pas un design du futur proche, peut-être un design, allez, 5-10 ans, ouais, voilà. Donc voilà. Euh, et voilà. Alors, je vais uploader les vidéos. So, I'm going to upload a lot of videos. Okay? I'm realizing that you cannot see well. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad. Wait, no. Wait. Oh no, you can see. It's fine. You can see it's fine. Okay. Nice. Voilà. Maybe this is an idea, the flexible wheel. Anyway. So, obviously, accidental IDs would be counted into the atomizations. Okay.